Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday today, so that means it's Coffee Date Thursday time. I'm a little bit late getting this video up. I've just been crazy busy, and anyways, better late than never. It's still Thursday, so it still counts. Okay, so this week our topic was your favorite childhood memories, and I've been sitting here thinking, what are my favorite memories as a child? And I have honestly just too many to pinpoint one favorite. So I'm going to do the, I have it all written down here, childhood memory tag. And there's just 10 basic questions and it's fun. So let's get started. Oh, and today's coffee is in my beautiful mug from Haley that I love so much. I love this mug. So let's get started. Number one, what is your favorite childhood memory? Okay, so I've narrowed it down to one. I'll just do one. I don't know if it's my all-time favorite, but anyways, my favorite childhood memory would probably be the Thanksgivings with my cousins. Thanksgiving times were always so much fun. Everyone would come to my house and we would eat and all that fun stuff. But the most memorable time of all that is when me and my cousins and my sisters would play home run derby. We would spend hours and upon hours outside playing home run derby. And there was actually an empty field right beside my house, so we would play there. And then at the back of the field there was houses, and I know this is going to sound bad, but we would always try to hit that. It wasn't, what we tried to hit was not a house, so don't get that idea. It was like a barn building thing. It was metal. So that was always our goal, to aim for that building so we could hear the loud ding sound, I guess you could say. So yeah, I think that would be one of my favorite childhood memories. Number two, what is a story you were told as a kid but you don't remember? My sister, she's 7 years older than me. Is she 7 or 8? 7 or 8 years older than me, and she always tells this story and I do not remember it. But she said when I was probably 3 or 4, we were sitting around a campfire. We were sitting around a campfire roasting marshmallows, and apparently my marshmallow caught on fire and I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. This is what she says. I didn't know what to do, so I slung it backwards and it landed in her hair. And to this day, she still always tells me I try to burn her to death, which obviously I didn't. So yeah, that's a story I was told I don't remember. What was your favorite candy as a kid? My favorite candy as a kid, I had two. One was Skittles, and that became my nickname. I went to the same church camp every summer, and that became my nickname, Skittles. Anyone from my childhood, if you ask them who I am, they'll be like, oh, Skittles. So that was my nickname then, and my favorite candy. My other favorite candy was those little baby bottles. I think they still make them. They have all the powdered sugar crap in them, and then the little nipple candy where you dip it in and you eat it. That was one of my favorites, my favorite candies. All right, number 4, your favorite movie and TV show. My favorite movie as a kid was Beauty and the Beast, and to this day I still love it. I love to watch it with my girls, and my oldest knows that movie as mommy's favorite. So Beauty and the Beast. And then my favorite TV show was Full House. Yes, I have already watched Fuller House, the entire thing, and I love it. I cannot wait for season 2. that was just my show. Every day after school, I would sit down and I would watch it. And I remember one time a new episode was supposed to air and it did not. And I threw a huge fit, which got me grounded from the TV. So yeah, Full House. All right, number 5. What was your favorite game? Now, I was just thinking about this and I cannot remember the name of it. So maybe if you know it, tell me down below. I want to say it was called Boy Talk or Girl Talk or... Anyways, it was a board game and it had a phone on it, and you'd basically have to go through all these clues and pretend call these guys on it till you find like the right one. Maybe I'm not explaining that right. I think it's called Girl Talk or Boy Talk, or I don't even know. But me and my best friend growing up, we played that all the time and we loved it. And yeah, if you know what that game is, tell me down below because it's bugging me now. All right, what was your favorite thing to do as a kid? My favorite thing to do as a kid was roam the neighborhood. Me and my best friend, who was my neighbor, we would go out in the morning and we wouldn't come home till evening time, you know, maybe for lunchtime or whatever. We had a set area where we could ride bikes. We called it our boundaries. So we had a set boundary throughout the neighborhood where we could go or we couldn't go. Sometimes we went past those boundaries, and we would always go to the grocery store that was within those boundaries. But yeah, that was kind of one of my favorite things as a kid, is just hours upon hours of playing with my neighbor, who we're still actually really good friends to this day. She's a few years younger than me, but yeah. So that was my favorite thing to do as a kid. Number 7, what was your favorite grade in school? I was thinking about this, and I would probably say my sophomore or junior year. I know most people say your senior year, but my senior year was absolutely crap. Okay, number 8, your favorite childhood pic. One of my favorite childhood pictures is a picture of me and my sister. I believe I was like 5 or 6. We were sitting by our fireplace and we used to love to pose for pictures. And if I can find that picture, I will insert it so you guys can see it. We're sitting on the fireplace, just looking as cute as can be. All right, number 9. What was your favorite meal as a kid? I loved it when my mom made meatloaf. And then my other favorite meal would be the times we would go over to my Mimi and Papa's house. I believe it was like once every 2 weeks or something, we would go over there and he would make a stew and homemade cornbread, and that was my other favorite meal as a child. Okay, and number 10. What was your favorite thing about being a kid? Looking back now, my favorite thing about being a kid was being carefree. I tell my kids, especially my oldest daughter, I tell her, stop trying to grow up faster than you need to, because adult life is not all that it's cracked up to be. Basically just being carefree, not having major responsibilities of children and bills and houses and pets and, you know, all that stuff. So, yeah. All right, you guys, that ends Coffee Date Thursday for this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me that big thumbs up. Don't forget, down below in the description box, you will find the playlist to the ladies for this month's coffee date. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye!